The flower's dying. It needs water. It's locked.
Not now. Please come back later.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
My plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Good evening, sir.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Tell me more about your arrival.
The ambulance...
What do you mean?
She managed...
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
But in
Good
the
evening.
circumstances...
I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with
This
me.
hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Damn. The pain. There again.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Well, it's a...
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. It's locked.
So many deaths. And what of my own life?
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new...
Lui, il donne envie de prendre son sang à lui là. Oh, il est en bonne santé.
Your life? How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
T'es marrant, toi.
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop.
He was a Skrull, technically speaking.
Where do...
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate...
Just for clarity,
A Skrull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable for...
since you seem...
As men of science,
Must I take up...
you are a vampire. You feed, and blood...
the sun? The morning following my...
You will find there is very little that can... kill a vampire, my friend.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
Edgar Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire parler de rapporter le portefeuille, ouais, mais le portefeuille du mec. Dorothy, pas mal de Dorothy dans son... Est-ce que je vais, moi c'est pas là, ça en bas.
Daily routine.
A giant morgue disguised
Ah mais ils ont tous des niveaux au-dessus du mien.
There's good reason to be proud.
Another night. Surely I can endure. Another night of glorious battalion of Vampyr.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure...
You have a keen eye. I learned it...
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you...
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Je te vends ça. Ouais, je te vends ça. Merde.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice.
Qu'est-ce que t'as à m'offrir, toi? Morceau de poignée commun. Encore. J'ai combien d'argent, moi? 203. Ah bon? Une balle pour un revolver, c'est mathématique. Chevrotine, ouais, acheter plusieurs chevrotines. Ça... Je vais en prendre... Chevrotine, allez, j'en prends. Je prends 6.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only...
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but...
Have any of the patients given...
These poor souls have so little left.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by...
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt...
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Parler à Harriet.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins...
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable...
This is your business, Doctor, not mine.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Please, sir. I need...
What's going on? I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but...
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me?
His name is Oswald Thatcher.
Where was your friend?
He went down.
This is a dangerous part.
We were looking for the...
What can you tell me about yourself? I have all the info.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals, or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Balles là, c'est quoi ce délire Voilà. Je suis niveau 7.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
C'est pas bon ça. Oh, il y a un scout, putain. On peut pas se baisser dans le jeu. Graphique. Bâton de barbelé, comment? Oh, il fait du dégât celui-là. Oula. C'est pas là, je viens de là, putain. Moi c'était rapide. Ouais mais il y a un passage là, mais d'un côté j'entends J'entends quelqu'un là-bas. Il me semble que j'entends une personne. Non. Voilà, prudence, si instant, la passe l'année prochaine. Apportez dessus. Il est où?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Il a un mal de tête, lui.
Are you sure you're...
Yes.
vas-y, tant pis.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon, and we will be serene and beautiful.
Ah bon?
What sort of creature is this?
Ah ouais, non mais il est chaud ce boulot là. Oh non! Oh, l'endurance, c'est chaud. Ah.
What sort of creature is this?
donner des coups de bâton.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle traficote celle-là? On va bouffer un rat. Se rendre à Whitechapel. Mission des citoyens, ça c'est fait. Ça, ouais, je l'ai tué lui. Aller à la pharmacie. Mission des citoyens, ok. Aucune enquête, aucune enquête. Mission, ok d'accord. On va changer d'arme. Là, ça me parle là. Oh merde, je me suis piqué, mais... Ah ouais, d'accord. Niveau combien? Waouh, niveau 18. Mais j'hallucine quoi. J'étais presque arrivé à la fin de sa vie là. parti, lui, attends. Toi, t'es mort. T'as que des bons niveaux là. Oh. Guerra. Mince, non! Comment on fait pour monter? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Il a un rhume. Oh, mais j'ai que des mecs qui ont des rhumes.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me. But I have never been loved.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Hey, j'entends un bruit bizarre là-haut là. C'est Ronda Winchen, je sais pas quoi là. Comment ça s'appelle? Des fois j'entends des bruits. Ça doit être un mec qui doit bouger. Ah, ce jeu de vampire, je te jure. Elle est bien.
It's locked, all right.
que c'est là-dedans. Non. Ici. C'est lui qui fait le bruit là. Je suis perdu là. Non, c'est pas là, ok. D'abord, il faut que j'aille me reposer parce que sinon, je vais rester au niveau 7 à chaque fois. Alors. Je te recycle. Faible valeur, je te recycle aussi. Il y a un sac rempli de... Maintenant, mes armes. Alors, augmente les dégâts infligés de 10%. Ainsi. Ajoute 3 points d'impact lorsqu'une arme touche. bâton... Oh merde, il me manque quoi? Un morceau de poignée commun, putain. Putain, j'aurais pu mettre au niveau 3 quoi. Morceau de poignée commun, ok. Il manque plein de choses, je peux pas... Utiliser l'ordre de dialogue pour soigner les citoyens. Traitement pour la limite, traitement... Donc la pneumonie... Pneumonie. Bon, on verra ça après. Tac, tac, tac. Ça c'est le repas du soir, hein. Mon petit rat. Alors, augmente votre capacité sanguine. Vous pouvez maintenant transporter 3 sérums sur vous. Vas-y, on va prendre ça. Trois sérums. Vous pouvez maintenant transporter 4 sérums. Ouais. 5 sérums. 5 sérums, non. 4, ça me suffit. C'est quoi ça? Vous profitez d'une lance faite de sang qui peut transformer une lance faite de sang. Non, pas encore. On verra ça après. Vous consommez vos propres sang pour soigner vous. Vous créez une barrière invisible qui absorbe les dégâts. Ok, défensive. Foncez dans votre cible de limitation naturelle. Je vais prendre ça. Augmente votre capacité. Parfait. Alors, éléments... Chaque nuit, les conséquences de vos actes peuvent améliorer ou dégrader la situation sanitaire du quartier. Celle-ci peut se détériorer si les maladies se propagent parmi les citoyens. Ok, d'accord. Bah, ceux qui sont malades, je vais les bouffer, hein. Je vais les mordre comme ça, c'est bon, clair et net. Plus vous tuerez des citoyens dans un quartier, plus deviendra insalubre. Si c'est le quartier tombe sur le quartier, le cas, oui. L'instant d'un quartier. Ah, voilà, il faut bouffer ceux qui sont malades, quoi. Là, t'es quoi, toi? T'es malade? Je dis guérir, moi, si t'es malade. Niveau 9, ça, c'est bon, là. Donc, logiquement, je peux avoir un sérum en plus. Ça, c'est pour guérir de la pneumonie. C'est bon. Anémie, fatigue. Voilà, comme ça, j'ai un sérum de chaque sur moi. Voilà, j'ai des traitements sur moi, ok. Ah, mais ça, j'en ai plus de... Comment ça, j'avais pas casse-toi. Comment on fait pour enlever? J'avais pas vu. Ça sera pour ultime. Moi j'ai pas d'attaque ultime pour l'instant. Équipé. Ok. Par contre ça... pas bien compris. Où est-ce qu'il faut aller maintenant? Est-ce que c'est par là?
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Every night. Aye? The guards recruit more and more every year.
When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Là, j'ai pas de bol.
I'll take it! When did you join the guard?
C'est encore hier ça.
2 days ago. This is my first one's wrong.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Qu'est-ce que t'as fait?
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Il a la migraine, le mec.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Qu'est-ce que tu m'as donné là? Ingrédients, à quoi, enfin... Ok, d'accord. Je fasse quoi avec ça? Médaille de guerre, une médaille de guerre... Sérum, j'ai pas de sérum, j'ai des traitements sur moi. Armée module. J'ai l'impression que j'oublie quelque chose par rapport à ça. Armée module. Bon, on verra ça après. Nouvelles indices.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Traitement pour la migraine, j'ai pas de traitement pour la migraine.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy. Than a week-old lavvy.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help.
Name's Albert. Remember it.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
Never heard of her.
Goodbye, young man.
I'm not dying some piss stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy. It's all a bloody joke to you, innit?
Has been proven by many.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown...
Actually...
Then you have come to the right place.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about...
Ah, my brother has spoken of your...
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Qu'est-ce que tu me proposes? Pour calmer la douleur et la toux. Pour les migraines douloureuses. Ah bah tiens, je vais prendre ça. J'en prends... Allez, j'en prends 3. De toute façon, tout ce qu'elle me propose, j'en prends un peu de chaque. Comme ça, je... Qu'est-ce que j'ai à devant moi? Merci.
Boy.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I will see you later.
Mais pourquoi j'ai... Comme ça j'ai pas de traitement là? C'est quoi ce délire?
What can you tell me about?
Nothing.
You mean...
Yeah.
Perhaps... Whatever the boy did, I
swear I didn't want to hit him.
You don't seem well.
Oh.
Traitement pour la migraine, j'en ai un.
I will see you later.
Traitement. Fatigue. Ouais. Non, non, j'ai pas de migraine. Mais qu'est-ce que je viens d'acheter chez la dame là? Ah ouais, je pourrais peut-être le faire après.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make...
Qu'il a se faire détruire le fion.